And a lot of the young people, even young adults, we don't really know what happened before us that allowed us to have so much freedom and enjoy life so much. Because without our veterans, it could be so different right now.
My feet have not been on French soil. And I want to see what we did to make that part of France what it is today, how we helped.
Ici, M. Doiron, on est en Normandie pour célébrer, commémorer le 70 ans des débarquements. Ouais. Comment vous vous sentez d'être ici 70 ans après?
J'aurais jamais pensé un jour que j'irais célébrer le 70e.
Sad that I can't see all those guys again. I wish I could see them. Yeah. I saw some of them, but they're in the wrong place, up in that cemetery.
Oui. Parce que le 6 juin 1944, il y a eu le débarquement.
Nous allons au champ du Novitch pour rendre hommage aux combattants qui ont fait le débarquement.
Le 7 juin 1944, il y a 70 ans, jour pour jour, à la même heure, j'étais sur la plage de Saint-Aubin-sur-Mer.
C'était noir de bateau, hein, c'est noir de bateau, il n'y a pas de doute. Hein. Puis alors on voyait comment dirais-je, les croiseurs, les cuirassés qui tiraient au-dessus de nous pour aller préparer le terrain, l'arrière-terrain, quoi, si vous voulez. Oui. Alors là, quand on a vu tout ça, on s'est dit, bon, il va être temps qu'on rentre dans un abri. On a vite compris que c'était le débarquement qui se préparait. Hein.
Il y avait un bruit infernal partout, parce qu'il y avait les bombardements, les mitrailles qui venaient de la mer, qui nous passaient par-dessus le village pour aller écraser les autres pays autour. Nous, on a eu de la chance, on n'a pas été touchés du tout. Et les Canadiens sont arrivés vers 9h, 10h à Béni. Et pour midi, on était tous délivrés, on n'avait plus d'Allemands.
Sans connaître le pays, ont donné leur vie pour la liberté et pour la liberté d'une multitude, ont versé leur sang sur les plages normandes.
Two provosts that were with convoying escorts saw the kids where they weren't being attended to. They picked them up and hustled down the road to us, which we were the advanced dressing station. So I picked her up, brought her in, the most badly wounded. And I was just lifting her up in my arms to put it on her back. And she looked at me startled. She exclaimed something, and her sister outside said she heard her calling for her mother. But she looked at me startled. I'll never forget that. And she passed away. Rosie said, just a minute. So she came over to me and she said, Bud, she says, you've got to talk to this woman. I said, why? She said, she's the sister of the little girl that died in your arms 66 years ago at that time. It's 70 now. And of course, we broke down and we cried. And Rosie, she's a very emotional person too. you can see it on her face, the emotion that existed then when she saw the reconciliation that I was giving the woman after that period of time. So we've been friends since, you know.
I want to talk to people on the street. It'd be nice for them to say thank you.
I was so happy when I got to do this because I'm here representing my grandfather. So it just made me so happy. He was here 70 years ago today, so that's really touched my heart. I'm just glad to be here. It's amazing.
That's what I'm here for. My granduncles.
What
Just
happened?
to remember him. He lived. And he lived to tell me all about it. And remember the people who they lost. You know, and the people that came back. And it's to remember.
And now
you got to remember it.
I did it actually for myself, but also for my mother, who was liberated by the Canadians in Rotterdam in 1945. It was a very emotional happening, and I really admire the veterans who come here year after year.
And I bet you have a lot of pride for him.
Oh, absolutely. I'm very happy that we could both be out here. It means so much to me and to him.
What's it mean to be here, but to have your grandson with you?
It's a wonderful experience. It really is, and I love him and thank him for coming with me, looking after me. You know, it's something we'll both remember very well, yes. Yeah.
Et pour ça, je veux qu'il soit béni à jamais. Et c'est très émouvant pour moi de vous dire ça, parce que je suis très attaché à ces gens-là.
Edson Lloyd Pease was born the 11th of April, 1921 in Montreal, Quebec. Edson was one of the 6 Hussar crew members killed in the engagement.
This week you've had the chance to be with our D-Day and Battle of Normandy veterans. What did you learn from them?
They have an amazing humility. It's amazing how you thank them for their service and tell them that they're heroes, and they just say, it wasn't me, it was somebody else. My friend was the hero, it wasn't me. And we know what they did, and it's amazing the humility that they show, and I think we can learn a lot from that.
And I think the best part about it is they're eager to tell you their story.
Yeah.
They want to tell you. So if you're there to listen, you'll get to hear all these amazing things that you would never be able to know. And just seeing them interact with each other, they're so excited to be near each other. Just the camaraderie is amazing to witness.
Well, I'm Lars, I'm from Holland, and I try to come to Normandy each year to remember, because each year there's getting less of veterans, and it's still very important for us to remember them, and also to show them we still remember them, and that's the reason why I try to go here.
C'était vraiment un moment incroyable de voir la mer où les Canadiens ont marché pour libérer la Normandie et le village ici.
So my dad has a huge interest in Second World War, and so all this knowledge from his uncles and aunts were passed down to him and from his parents, and so I have been studying the Second World War for almost my whole life with my dad, and when I heard this I was super excited. I was jumping off the walls, and I've really enjoyed it so far.
Les Canadiens devaient venir voir ici parce que c'est bon de ne pas oublier